Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome back to Doom. Yes, it is time to play Doom Eternal. Oh, had a nice little break from it by playing Siberia 3. Now we're playing Doom Eternal, and next month we'll probably play Doom the Dark Ages. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do that for the YouTube channel or not, but we'll see. Right now, that's the plan. But that's like over a month away. So, for now, it's time to do Doom Eternal, which is a direct sequel to Doom 2016. Yes, you can see the Slayer here. So yeah, I'm a level 7 Eternal Slayer, I guess. That's from when I first played this game, back when it first came out. Played through the single-player DLC packs. This game now also includes Battle Mode 2.0, which is a multiplayer mode, I believe, and Horde Mode, which is also another multiplayer. We're not going to be messing around with those much, because I don't care about multiplayer. We're going to instead be doing the campaign, and then the Ancient Gods 1 and Ancient Gods 2. So, yeah. I think let's just go ahead and get into it. So, yeah, my save slots have been erased because this is a different computer, and apparently Steam did not upload them. So, yes. Alright, welcome to Doom Eternal. To become an unstoppable demon-slaying machine of pure destruction, you'll need to master the use of your full arsenal. Each death has something to teach you about Doom Eternal's combat loop. Every new enemy type encourages you to use more of your kit. When in doubt, consult the Codex for more information on weapons, demon weaknesses, and upgrades. Good luck, and remember, above all else, never stop moving. So, what do I want to play? Obviously not too young to... I'm too young to die. Because I'm not too young to die. You know, I'm 35. That is more than old enough to die, unfortunately. We'll probably do Hurt Me Plenty. But we also have Ultraviolence here, which is, you know, great for experienced FPS players. I am an experienced FPS player, but it's the Great Reflexes I'm not necessarily the best at. Nightmare, probably too tough for me. Then you have Ultra Nightmare, which is, you know, the same as Nightmare, except it's permadeath mode. And you have Extra Life mode, which is for basically... Select this mode and select your difficulty. I'm too young to die to Nightmare. So you have to play at Nightmare difficulty. But when you run out of extra lives, then it's game over. So this is, you know, one life. This is multiple lives. They're both permadeath modes, though. Once you run out, that's it. I think instead, we will probably go with Hurt Me Plenty. Because I do enjoy exploration. Alright. So we'll go with Hurt Me Plenty then. Yeah, Ultraviolence just feels
against
a little rough.
all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Indeed. So I really like how the opening level here is called Hell on Earth, which was the subtitle for the original Doom 2. So I have this game running at 4K. It is have I do have dynamic resolution scaling turned on. Look at that. Massive seal on Earth. And there is where we are. The scaling looks way off, but...
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
So we get to see the Doomslayer without his helmet a little bit.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Yes, we saved Vega.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
Oh, you can hear it.
We have the Hell Priest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They fear the mark of the beast.
Oh, this is just... Oh, I'm getting chills watching this again. I haven't watched this since the game first came out in 2020. Hearing Mick Gordon's rockin' soundtrack. It's a shame he won't be returning for Doom the Dark Ages. Alright, now we've got the tutorial level. So yes, I'm running this game at 4K. All the settings are maxed out. I do have dynamic resolution scaling turned on, so it's not a true native 4K, at least not the entire time. I do not have DLSS turned on though, but I do have ray tracing. The only other thing I don't have turned on is HDR, because that can be, you know, as much as I know it would make the colors pop on my screen, that can be a pain and a half to try to record properly and get to show up properly. And, you know, YouTube does not deal with HDR very well on uploads. So anyways, we will, just like Doom 2016, we will be going through the codex and reading stuff as stuff appears. I will be doing my best to explore the game as fully as possible. However, I cannot guarantee that I will get all the challenges or find all the collectibles and that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started here with zombies. Possessed by the influence of hell, these once human underlings... Oh, I have to go... There we go. Possessed by the influence of hell, these once human underlings that follow in hell's ranks are those that have been corrupted and deceived by its power, forsaking their own humanity. Those who have fully succumbed to hell's control cannot be saved, becoming mindless, grotesque contortions of their former selves. Alright, so general tip, these weak demons, use them to farm resources. Alright, so yes, we start off with the shotgun this time around, instead of the pistol. The shotgun is your basic weapon, instead of the pistol. Oh, this is nice and smooth.
I will mark it on your HUD.
So it might not look quite as smooth on the video, but that's because this game is running at 144 hertz on my screen. I'm recording at 60. So if you're noticing any jittering, that's why. Because otherwise this game is really nice and smooth. And if I focus on my main monitor, like, it looks amazing. But then if I immediately turn to my preview window as I'm moving, it looks like really jittery until I'm like focusing on that, because it's my eyes have to adjust to the switch in frame rate. So anyways, so yeah, if you're wondering why Vega's still around, that's because we backed him up and saved him at the end of Doom 2016. So yes, this is a direct sequel to Doom 2016. However, some time has passed because we have found, you know, we've been incorporated. What? Why can I not? Wasn't it? I thought it was F for glory kills. I did the first one so fast I wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, some time has passed. We have like a new space station base that we'll go to between levels. So there we go. We got the chainsaw here. No, that's not what I wanted. However, this does tell us... I do like this map a lot better. No, I wanted Codex. There we go. Chainsaw. As renowned weapon masters of the Night Sentinels professed, it is the warrior that makes the weapon great. Albeit an unconventional choice, the chainsaw has become a staple of the Doomslayer's personal arsenal. For the kind of work that requires enemy dismemberment, the chainsaw is the right tool for the job. So we also have the combat shotgun here. Despite a wealth of armament options for the modern combat specialist, this trusty workhorse remains a firm favorite among operatives. When matched against superheated plasmoids or Gauss-driven projectiles, the ballistic impact of the combat shotgun holds its own. The simplicity of the design ensures the weapon is extremely quick and reliable, yet the vast array of ammunition types make it versatile and flexible. Colloquially known as the crowd appeaser, a locked and loaded combat shotgun will pacify even the most riotous of assailants. We also have the Doom Blade. A modification to the Praetor suit, the arm-mounted Doom Blade is designed to increase the Slayer's short-range striking power. This is basically your melee attack. Strong enough to sever demonic flesh and bone, the blade's serrated edge allows the Slayer to break through enemy defenses and attack where conventional weaponry is ineffective. Alright, then over here was a tutorial glory kills. Oh, it's E. E or fourth mouse button. My mouse has like 18 different buttons. So, alright, so it's E. Okay. And then the chainsaw is C. To instantly chainsaw demons and refill your ammo. 1 pip of chainsaw fuel automatically recharges over time. Canister, gas canister pickups can also refuel it. Okay. Oh, so we're given a tutorial right here. All right. Okay. Okay, so you don't have to switch to it. You just press C when you're by them. Okay. So that's a little bit different than Doom 2016. Doom 2016 is basically like an actual separate weapon. You know, it still works based on charges, but there's more to do. Alright, there's stuff under there. You can go up that way. Yes, this map is, I think, a lot more useful. So we got something here, but we can't do anything there yet. Oh, punchables. Okay. How do I punch? Oh, just E. E does it. Okay. So E is your melee as well as glory kills. Okay, so that smooths things out quite a bit. Okay, so we do have a double jump straight off the bat, which is good to know. All right. I want to look around. There was... Oh, here is a secret. But how do I get to you? How do I open you up? I don't know. Instead... Okay, that will take us down. Do I want to go down? Ah! Yes, we can just go there. So there's a secret found. Including some health potions that we don't need. Aha! This is how you get to this. So yes, we got a Earth Zombie toy. So again, we got like the Funko Pop figurines again. Oh, wow. Okay. I did not even notice that. That is not good. That's kind of freaky. Alright. So yeah, we got the Funko Pop figurines, except it's not just like Doomslayer type figures this time. Alright, there should be something behind us. Oh, this was the first door that we couldn't get through. Okay. So right through here, we've got weapon mods again. Okay, so we can choose either sticky bombs or full auto. I think we'll go with sticky bombs first. There we go. I will do my best to unlock as many of these weapon mods as I can. But I cannot guarantee I'll get them all because I think some of them are hidden. Activate a weapon mod, press and hold right mouse button, and then press left mouse button to fire. Each mod's description and dossier to learn more. Okay. Well, let's go to the dossier. So yes, this is tutorials. No. Demons. Yeah, this is arsenal, but there's... Okay, that's only the specific weapons. Is it in the arsenal? Oh, I guess. There's no codex entry for the individual weapon mods this time around. Okay. Alright, so that adds long-range option to the shotgun. Wait, what did that say for mastery? 5 spots. So that's what we get if we master it. But we have to upgrade it twice first before we can do that. There we go. That works. So sticky. 2 out of 60. I imagine that is from mastery. There we go. So we got imps now. Use bullet weapons to stop the imp in its tracks. Scavengers of the underworld, imps are among the most common of beasts found on the scorched surface of the hellscape. Lesser demons of hell, the imp possesses limited intelligence driven only by a hunter's impulse to seek out prey, a task for which the imp is naturally suited to due to its innate capacity for violence. As a result of these attributes, the imp makes an ideal foot soldier and is oft deployed in the warring legions of hell, easily manipulated and controlled by commanding highborn demons at the behest of the sovereign chapters. It is common for the imp to appear at the front line of an offensive attack, an expendable resource unleashed in great numbers to overcome and break through the enemy front. So I will say right up front here, Doom 2016 story took a major backseat for the most part, with the lore mostly hidden in the Codex. In Doom Eternal, the story is a much more front and center. However, it is still like not the huge focus. Although it does start getting into the weeds a bit during with the lore later on in the end of the game. So I have a feeling Doom: The Dark Ages is probably going to be the most story-heavy Doom game we've had since Doom 3. All right, where are you? There we go. Good, nice little glory kill there. All right. Yeah, definitely want to try to use these sticky bombs as much as I can. But I gotta chase this guy around. Come on. There we go. My aiming's off today. That's what I get for not playing a shooter in a couple weeks. There we go. We need to get to Nilox's chamber. That is our goal right now. We are low on ammo. Alright. Here we go. Some supplies down here. Alright. Let's take a look around. Is there anything? So that's just a combat challenge, which I guess we did? Huh. Doesn't appear to be anything else around here, though. Alright, I do see... There we go, some supplies there. Over here as well. Alright, here's a... There we go, hell barges. So you'll uncover pages like this, which will improve your codex and give you more lore. So we can take a look at the... let's look at the content for here first. For hell barges. Atop mighty thralls, the Hell Priests oversaw the invasion of the mortal world. The Thrall, slave titan of the underworld, carried the priest temples into the wake of battle, providing the priests with a vigil of Hell's advance from a strategically impervious emplacement. From their temple perch, the priests would emanate a powerful psionic influence, imposing greater coordination among the chaotic forces of Hell, and increasing their battle effectiveness. The Thrall, possessing superior resilience, proved indestructible by conventional weapons, thwarting all attempts by Ark defensive forces. Only by severing the priest's psychokinetic tether could the Titan be neutralized, an act that could only be accomplished by an infiltration of the temple itself. So here is the image of the Thrall with the temple on top. So this is the Titan. Okay. That reminds me a lot of the Temple of Pandora atop Kronos' back in God of War 1. One of these days, I gotta play those games for the channel. Alright. Here, we also have soldiers, which is a new enemy type. Weakness is shells and plasma rifles. Can overload energy shields when they have them. Weakness is blood punch, can instantly destroy the energy shield. Okay. Once frontline infantry fighting to protect Earth from the demon invasion, the Hell soldiers have been claimed by darkness, turning them against their fellow soldiers in the midst of battle. Alright, challenges. Oh, so this is monthly and weekly challenges. I forgot about these. These don't really have anything to do with the campaign itself. Okay, so that's what sticky is. So this gives you experience that you can use to unlock like skins and stuff to customize your Doomslayer for like battle mode and horde mode and stuff like that. It's nothing I'm really gonna worry about. But there are specific challenges available for the missions, and you'll find them in here. Okay, that can unlock certain things. So these are just experience. These might unlock something else instead, but there are no challenges available in this level. Going right for the throat.
Remains guarded. You can't.
Yeah, I don't think your soul's that guarded anymore. Oh man. And of course he just has to correct the crown on his head. Well, with the priest dead, I guess the Titan is being neutralized, and we get our first look at Hell on Earth. Alrighty. Yeah, there's the...
has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
So our next goal is to take them out. And there's Cacodemons up above. There's a Titan wandering off. It set down the thingamabob. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah, we can see all these other collectibles and things to find here. What I need is an auto map so I can like see what's going on. Because just like Doom 2016, there's probably going to be times where I end up exploring too far in the wrong direction and get cut off from finding stuff. Speaking of finding stuff, there we go. So this is Remaining Human Populations Part 1. So this is a data entry from Vega. Nearly 60% of the planet has been consumed by the demons, with the rate of expansion increasing each day. The majority of the world population died in the first month of the Hell invasion, following the catastrophic failure of virtually every man-made system. Military response was immediate but only marginally effective at providing safe retreat to civilians, with many fortified locations cut off from outside communication. Facing overwhelming opposition, these makeshift fortresses have gradually fallen to the growing demon presence one after the other. Large portions of the Earth's surface have become uninhabitable, with swarms of demons scouting the globe and most regions suffering from an atmosphere that has become infected and poisonous by process of some form of alien transformation. So it's kind of like an alien terraforming. So yeah, this shows us these, I imagine, are where the Hell Priests are. So we have... I was going to say New York, but New York would actually be like up here-ish, I think. Yeah, up here. So this is probably Washington, D.C. And maybe L.A. L.A. would be like closer to the thing here. This is like over the Rockies. Maybe the San Fernando Valley. I don't know. I don't know California's topography well enough. But it's like over Southern California, over the eastern coast. And then for some reason, up in like the furthest reaches of Canada where like nobody lives. I have no idea why they're way up there. But you can see like blood everywhere. All right. Let's go back over here real quick just to make sure that we're not missing something. Oh, just look at all that destruction around us. All right, there's another weapon mob. Oh, Cacodemon. I guess even though we haven't fought them, we've seen them, so their entry shows up now. Weakness is explosives. Yeah, fire a sticky bomb or frag grenade into its mouth to trigger a stagger. Ballista does bonus damage as well. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the image first. And then, here we go. Hunters of the Slowlands. Slothlands? I don't know. The Cacodemon lurks the bottomless and murky depths of hell in search of easy prey. An aimless wanderer, the Cacodemon is mostly devoid of cognitive ability, sensory awareness, and otherwise commonly occurring impulses. Driven only by a singular desire to feed, the Cacodemon is likely to appear wherever there is flesh to be consumed, bringing with it an insatiable propensity for hunger. It is said that the Cacodemon bears some resemblance to the Cycloptic Titans of ancient Hell lore, leading Sentinel scholars to believe that the Forgotten Titans may yet live on in some disembodied form. Maybe we'll see. So yes, if you haven't guessed, while Doom 2016 was sort of a retread of Doom 1 and I guess Doom 3, because Doom 3 itself was a retread of Doom 1, Doom Eternal is kind of a retread of Doom 2. Oh, nice. Mecha suits. I don't think we ever get to actually play with those in this game, but there are some, giant mecha suits you get to pilot around in Doom the Dark Ages I've seen. All right, so we get our second one here, the full auto, second weapon mod. So now we've got full weapon mods, both weapon mods for the combat shotgun. Press F to swap. Okay. There we go. That lets you fire off 3 rounds in quick succession. You know, one after another after another. Alright, objective marker shows you where your current objective is. Press left alt to show objective in the world. Okay. That's fine. Nothing else so far. Alright. I don't want to go too far off in the wrong direction. Hold up, hold up. Because I'm worried that I could, there we go. Got another one here. We got the Doomslayer. Oh, Doomslayer, you're such a total nerd. I love that we get a little bit of his personality in that. Oh, I thought there was another one there. Okay. Alright. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, still no mission challenges. Alright, nothing out this way. There we go. Alright. Well, I guess down we go. There we go. Alright. Swap back to the other weapon mod. I like that one better. There we go. It's going to take some getting used to swap back and forth between hitting E and hitting C. There we go. Alright, checking out here just to make sure that I'm not missing any collectibles. I think we're okay. Come on. There we go. Get some armor here. There we go. Send us straight across. So now we have Arachnotrons, which have a weak point, which can be shot for extra damage. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. Alright, where are you, Arachnotron? There you are. Perfect. Oh shit, I'm getting shot everywhere. Okay, gotta move, gotta move. Okay, got you. Alrighty. Ow, 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 ow. Getting ammo. There we go, there we go. Nice. Right in the eye. Alright. Oh, damn, we missed it. Okay, Arachnotron. So destroy the gun turret to completely disable the weapon, which, you know, makes them a lot easier to deal with. Alright, Arachnotrons are built with genetic material recovered from the remains of the original Spider Mastermind, bioengineered for cyber augmentation. While its actual body exhibits only limited mobility, the oddly cerebral qualities of the Arachnotron make it a prime candidate for the impulse-controlled prosthetic frame that it now permanently inhabits. The UAC facility responsible for the Arachnotron's creation, intending to engineer and weaponize demons of their own design, was overrun after an outbreak occurred inside of its assembly plant, killing everyone inside. The facility, still operating under the directive of Administrative AI, continues to manufacture Arachnotrons autonomously. So, of course, this is the UAC's fault. You know, it seems when Samuel Hayden whisked us off to, teleport us off to wherever he did, he really did ramp things up at the UAC. So we will see what will happen should we meet him again. There we go. Come here, come here. There we go. Much better. Perfect. Good, good, good. Alright. Rip and tear until it is done. We'll keep fighting until there's no more to fight, and then we can go back to exploring. Oh. I guess we can go back to exploring. And it looks like we get a new weapon soon, too. Alright, no, it doesn't really look to be much to actually explore here. It's all just a combat arena, I guess. That's fine. Oh, just got some weak zombies to deal with. There we go. Alrighty. You guys are all dealt with. Good, we got some gas. Alright, up we go. Where we get a new weapon, including the weapon wheel. Press Q or mouse button 5 to quickly swap to your previous weapon. Hold Q or mouse button 5 to activate the weapon wheel and choose from all your weapons. Or you can just use like the number row, I think. So yeah, number row. 1 is your shotgun. 2 is your heavy cannon. This is kind of like your assault rifle. Alright, so the heavy cannon. A common complaint among users of this punch-packing conventional weapon is the weight, as most of the component parts are forged in tungstronium, a proprietary alloy developed to withstand the enormous stresses imparted by the optional exploding dart ammunition. However, the additional weight makes the heavy cannon an ideal sniper rifle, as swaying and tremors are mitigated by the massive bulk. Trigger management is of the highest priority when using this weapon, as self-inflicted gunshot wounds are common thanks to its no-pull reflex trigger system. So I guess the 2 weapon mods are going to be a scope to turn into a sniper rifle and exploding dart ammunition. Okay, interesting. So yes, the weapon wheel, which is that. Alright, nothing here. However, right on the other side of here, we get our auto map. There we go. Auto map stations. Finding it will reveal all undiscovered areas on the map. You can view the map tab of the dossier. Also reveal valuable items in the world as you explore locations, so check back regularly. Okay. So now we can see. Yes, there's nothing we've missed so far that I can tell. Oh, it's not showing the items, just the different combat. Okay. Interesting. It's weird how you have to pan the camera, though. So we're definitely still need to explore quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, no mod activated. We could drop down there, but that's where we just were. So there's no need for that. Instead, we need to go through that door. Nice. Nice little chunky. There we go. That is a massive bell. But there's something above us. I want to go up there. Alright. We got armor, which is good, and I think that's it. I think that's all that's up here. Alright, nothing in the bell. We've got demons and soldiers fighting each other, oddly enough. There we go. I've got a gas canister. There's an arachnotron down there. There we go. We're low on ammo, so let's fix that. Alright, let's go back to the shotgun, because I really like that. Alright, so there's an M. There we go. Alright, take a look at the map real quick. So I do love how it paints like the area you've explored red, or not red, green. Interesting. Okay. There we go. You're dealt with. We can come up here. Why would... I was like, why would we want to come up here? Hello? Because there's a secret. We got an imp toy. Alright, now I have no idea where I am. I am in the mall, I guess. Alright. So this... Oh, that's just the reflections. I do have ray tracing turned on.
Behold the fruits of our labor.
Yes, I agree. This is definitely your fault. UAC spokesperson. There was a guy around here, wasn't there? Did he just run off? Or did the imps kill him? I have no idea. But we may as well head this way now. And deal with the arachnotron. There we go. Come on. Oh, insufficient fuel. You need a full rack of gas canisters to chainsaw one of these guys. Instead, let's just glory kill them. There we go. Oh, hello. There's more people down here. There we go. Gather interrupt the Viagic Council. To do that, we need to gain subway access and get aboard the Citadel. First, let us deal with all of these guys. Nice, there we go. All right. Thank you. You are now dead. But there's another imp here. Oh, I missed. There we go. Now I gotcha. All right, taking a look. All right, let's go up here. We're supposed to go in there. So let's explore the rest of this first. Okay, so that's the main chamber we dropped down into earlier. Alright, down here. Okay, there's... Ah, one up there. So yes, this game does use a life system where you basically can respawn where you are. Provided... Okay, how do I get up there? Provided you have extra lives. If you don't, you end up pretty much having to do the whole, or a good chunk of the level over again. Alright, so we got Remaining Human Populations Part 2, which I think is the, yeah, it's the same image. Alright. Although several thousand more were safely evacuated out of orbit in the max exodus following the invasion, the expected odds of survival is considered unlikely for many of these lifeboats carrying cryogenically frozen passengers. Religious iconography and communes are now commonplace among survivors, with the collective perception of events taking on a biblical nature. Many seek authority from a higher power to rationalize the sudden destruction of their world, believing these events represent a form of divine punishment. Yes, indeed they are a divine punishment for the hubris of man. Alright, tutorials. Yeah, auto app stations, don't care. Alright, there should be, yes, the extra life. So there you go, extra lives. Extra lives immediately revive you if you run out of health. Once you run out of extra lives, losing all your health will send you back to your last checkpoint. So not necessarily the entire level that you have to play, just the checkpoint. So it's definitely a good idea to find those. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 collectibles still to find. Alright. Go ahead and drop down here. Yeah, we need to get in here, but we need a yellow access key card to do so. That is a massive mech. Alright, there's something up there. Alright. Not through that way. I guess straight through here then. There we go. Let's deal with you. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so there's imp way over there. Oh, that was just a light. Never mind. Ah, damn it. We're in right into that. Ah, come on. There we go. Ah, wall climbing. So yes, we have wall climbing in this game. Alright, just want to make sure. Aha. There is an extra life over here somewhere. I think it's up. Oh, no, it's behind here. I was going to say, I thought it's up here, but no, it was behind here. So we got a secret there. Still not one of the 5 collectibles that we're missing. So yes, this game is a lot more vertical than Doom 2016 was. You can climb walls. Well, certain walls. Alright, go ahead and grab you. There we go. Okay, I'm running low on ammo, so let's rectify that. Thank you. And that just straight up opened. There we go. Alright, so that is everything back there. Yes. There's a little side bit off of here that we didn't explore. Oh, it's probably just this. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, in that case, let's keep moving. Down into the subway. Where you have to be a little bit careful because there's stuff going on all around us. There we go. Some nice ammo. All right. All right. Now where? There we go. So yeah, that's kind of gruesome.
Is a necessary step on the path to a brighter tomorrow.
Are you sure about that? I don't really think so. Oh! There we go. There we go. Come on, gotcha. There we go. Come on. There we go. Got you. Okay. Now back away, back away. Gotta get away from these turrets. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Low health, low health. Ow. Okay. That did not quite work out the way I wanted. I don't know how to stop those things. Yeah, low ammo, low health. Let's go ahead and swap here. Especially since we're getting a weapon mod. So let's go ahead and grab you. Alright, weapon mod. Precision bolt, which would be a semi-automatic loader, fires high-precision, high-powered rounds. So that'd be the sniper rifle or micro-missiles. I think we'll go with the micro-missiles. I really like micro-missiles. Alright. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Ah, good. Got some health. Yeah, nice little ray trace reflections. I don't think there's full ray trace lighting in here. I think it's just ray trace reflections, but I could be wrong. What are you? Oh, yeah, the frag grenade. So left control or middle mouse button launches a frag grenade, which explodes after landing on the ground. Explosion damages and falters any demons hit by the blast. Combo with other weapons gradually recharges over time. So there we go. That is a new weapon in our arsenal. So the equipment launcher. Custom built to fit the Doomslayer's Praetor suit, this shoulder-mounted ordnance system is modified to serve a variety of combat roles. Designed as a universal munitions platform, the equipment launcher is capable of altering its armament configuration with the press of a switch activated by a reflex sensor located on the interior of the Praetor suit's gauntlet. In its flame belch configuration, which we have not yet unlocked, the launcher spits a gout of fire exceeding 1,000 degrees Celsius, setting even the sturdiest of demons aflame. Yeah, I would say so at 1,000 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I know it's like hella hot. Probably over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. While in its grenade launcher configuration, the launcher fires a traditional UAC model frag explosive, a projectile-based payload not dissimilar to that of the Ice Bomb, wherein the launcher fires an EYE C40, so IC40 gas canister to flash freeze nearby targets. So this itself will have 2 upgrades. Okay. The weak point, Cacodemon, yada yada, I know. Pressure Demon with a powerful close-range bite. Alright, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Because I'm not sure we'll be able to come back. There we go. Yeah, I see you over there. Come on. There we go. Made you swallow it. Rip your eye out. Alright, where'd you go? Alright. Use some height. A lot of verticality in this game compared to Doom 2016. There we go. Got you. Alright, low ammo. Let's fix that. Nice. Hello? Somebody behind me. There we go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you got an Arachnotron in here. Okay, way over there, though. Nice. Alright. Nope. There we go. Got you. We'll get more ammo. There we go. Gotcha. Ow. Okay. We're dealt with now. But we got more to deal with. Okay. Nope, that's not quite what I wanted. Seriously? There we go, finally. There we go. Oh, good. More than just the one animation. Alright. Now, let's get some pickups here. With the armor. A bunch of ammo. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's grab this health real quick. Alright. I don't think there's anything high up. No. Can I possibly go even higher? Ah, that didn't quite work. Oh, it wouldn't let me up there. Okay. That's fine. I don't think we can actually go up high enough. I don't think there's actually much to explore here. This was just a combat arena. Out here, however, there may be more. Alright. Taking a look around. Just on the off chance. Kind of off the map here. Don't think there's a reason to keep going that way. Okay. For all I know, there could be a secret over there, though, but don't think so. I could be wrong, but...
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us.
So much more cultish stuff going on. Hello. There we go. Now if I can back up. Nice. Save myself there. Alright. Okay, so we want to get up above. Question is, how do I get up there? I think I have to jump across and then back? I'm not entirely sure. I know I can get over here. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Okay, I think we're supposed to go over there next. Yeah. And then back here. Okay, let's wait for the fire. And from up here, then you can jump across to get the... Okay. That works. Alright. Nice. Okay, we got another codex entry here. This is Formation of the Ark. Together we survive. Ark, Armored Response Coalition. Okay. So those are the people defending Earth? Following the total collapse of the international civilization, nations and boundaries as we know them have ceased to exist. A handful of remaining bureaucrats, government officials, and military leaders have managed to survive by use of protective bunkers kept secret to the greater population. Convening under the flag of the Allied Nations, this governing body represents all that remains of this rule of law, forming what would essentially become a single world government. Military bases in communication with the AN have made efforts to regroup and centralize their areas of command, establishing fortified safe havens for survivors, stockpiling food, and scavenging for supplies. Only proprietary military-use communications remain functional, enabling military entities under the command of the Allied Nations to coordinate in humanitarian aid and defense operations. By 2151, the formation of the Ark has taken highest priority and is considered to be, in all practical terms, the last hope for humanity. Interesting. Alright, and there is a secret above here somewhere. So we got tentacles. And not every tentacle hole has one inside. Sometimes tentacles can be very big. Alright. The subject of great scrutiny for Ark scientists on Earth, these hell growth formations have appeared all over the planet, taking hold wherever hell has made its presence known. Forming chaotic, seemingly random structural patterns, the propagation of hell growth has taken root at an alarming rate, exhibiting a cellular reproduction cycle that Ark scientists fear may have become impossible to contain. The resultant environmental effect is extremely hostile to terrestrial life, producing atmospheric biocontagions and a multitude of organic hazards. Wherever these nest-like formations emerge, they are protected by swaths of defensive tendrils, long thorn tentacles that demonstrate keen awareness of their surroundings, fully capable of disemboweling anything that seems to be a potential threat to the nest. So, gore nests are back. Right, I don't want to go... There we go, deal with you. There is a secret above here. Like right above. Yeah, up there. How do I get to you? I'm not sure, because this doesn't actually give me a way through from here. If I can find a way to open it, or maybe we have to come at it from the other side. Okay, so that one doesn't have one. Aha! No. That's not the way in? I thought maybe it would be, but I guess not. Okay, but that one did. Back here, we've got ammo. Ah! This is our way. There we go. To get the secret. So we got a cheat code, infinite lives. Cheat codes activate special modifiers in mission selects. Example, all runes. Cheat codes save progression, but you cannot pick up items that conflict with your current cheat. Example, in-world runes are locked with the all runes cheat. Playing missions with cheat codes hides the Slayer key. Replay missions to find all items, finish all encounters, and experiment with locked weapons or upgrades. Alright, so this opens up again. So we've unlocked extra lives, you know, the infinite lives cheat code. And there's only 2 more items to find in this level. We'll see whether or not we find them. You know, I don't really expect too much trouble in that regard until like the end of the game. Like what happened with Doom 2016. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, so there's an extra life around here on the next floor up, which is going to be a combat chamber. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Alright. I do not want to drop down there, I guess. We can go up here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Come on. There we go. I'm like, swallow the damn thing. Thank you. Alright, swap. Because I don't use this one that much. There we go. where are you? Oh, you are. I didn't kill you. I thought I killed you. There we go. Now you're dead. All right. We got level up for that. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Hello. All right, you're dealt with. So are you. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Did I already kill the Arachnotron? Oh, nope, there it is. Thought I had already killed you. There we go. Okay, I need more ammo. So let's swap weapons for now. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the combat. I'll take it. Alright, there's a second life, an extra life. Definitely want to find as many of these as I can. Oh, it's down in here. Because that will definitely help out later on in the game. There we go. Alright. Well, in that case... I don't see too much going on in here. Alright.
Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, so deal with this demon. Okay, I guess out here now. That works. Come on. There we go. Gotcha. Seriously? There we go. Alrighty. Damn imps. Very agile. Okay, anything else here? There is, okay, some things to find. There we go, dealt with that. And that. Alright, just making sure I've got as many as I can. Can I? No, I can't get up there. Okay. Thought maybe I could, but nope. Alright, in that case, over this way is an extra life. Oh, damn. Okay. Aha! That's how you get it. There you go. Doing good so far. 4 extra lives. Still missing 2 items. Okay, just wait. There we go. Alright, deal with you. Nice. Alright, Arachnotron. There we go. Swap weapons. There we go. Nice. Deal with you. And get some health back. There we go. Nice. All right.
Mako is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
So yeah, she's the big bad we have to take out this time around. All right. Sure. Not missing anything around here. All right. Nope, nothing this way. Yeah, it feels like I should be able to get up here, but it won't let me. So I just hope there's no secrets around there that I'm missing. Oh shit! Well, I just fell to my death. Thankfully, okay, that's not a full death. Because it didn't take one of my extra lives. Okay. Well, I'll take that. We just had a reduction in health, I guess. Oh, are we really that close to the end of the level? Am I going to miss out on items already? Or is this just a checkpoint to where we're supposed to go next? That's okay.
Priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so yeah, we do have more to do in here. Not too much, I don't think, but some. Yeah. So let's see if we can't find those 2 missing items. One of them's probably a codex entry. Got all this chanting going on. Oh, yep, there's a codex entry. Gotta make sure we try to grab that. And I'm not seeing anything else just yet. All right, fast travel. Oh, thank God. Okay. I thought that was in this game. I wasn't sure. I thought it was in Doom 2016 as well, but it's not. So fast travel allows you to teleport to predetermined points in the map, use it to find additional items and complete optional encounters. Fast travel unlocks near the end of a mission. Access fast travel in the map. Okay. So now we can, fast travel here so we can go to different areas. The barge, the city, the citadel. There is a place in the barge we have not fully been. Was that the starting room? No, that was the final room. Okay. We didn't get to fully explore it because we got it into a cutscene. But yeah, the city or the citadel. All right. Ah, so it's both our codex entries. Okay. So we got Deeg Nilox, which is the one that we killed. One of the 3 Hell Priests, Deeg Nilox, is charged with ensuring that Hell's invasion of Earth succeeds. He prefers to operate on the planet's surface, working in his unholy barge carried on the back of a demonic titan. This provides him an elevated mobile position with which to oversee the campaign against humanity. Spiteful and cruel, Nilox frequently captures civilians alive so that their still living blood can be harvested for his occult rituals. So there is, his corrupted form, and that is what he may have originally looked like. Interesting that they show that. So as a proper living person and not as a demonic monstrosity. Interesting. Are we going to perhaps learn more about him later then? Because I don't think there's anything more to learn now. Alright, we're going around the outside of this chamber because if we go to the center, that will trigger everything. Alright, back towards the middle. Yes, we've gone almost all the way around. Nope, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, do not touch that yet, because I want this. There we go. Hell Priests. There we go. Powerful practitioners of arcane magics, the priests have warped their powers to suit their insidious purpose, harnessing the dark forces of hellish psychomancy to prepare Earth for the final blood ritual. By blood were the Hell Priests bound to the dark ritual which now consumed Earth, and so long as even one of them lives, the consumption of Earth would continue, allowing Hell unfettered rule of the mortal world. Only by destroying the priests can the blood ritual be stopped and the Earth saved. So we have to kill all 3 blood priests. We've already done 1. So there's the 3 together. We've got Nilox and then 2 others. All right, and that is all items found. And there are no challenges for the mission. All right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and use this. Up we go.
The Maker is present at this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
Ah. Okay. Are they physically here, or is it a hologram?
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate. This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers. You will not save them from their judgment.
He says I'm here to save anyone. I'm just here to kill demons.
You go too far this time. You cannot interfere. This is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us.
Yeah, screw your service.
You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
All right. Full exploration completed. Nice. Got everything available to us, including all of the rewards. All right. So yes, we've got... I don't really care about most of these rewards, but because I don't really unlock anything. Show reward details. Yeah, Furry Friend, part of the Series 10 Flannel Cannon Collection. Don't care about that. So many here, though. Okay. Not quite what I meant to do. But there you go. All right. Well, let's continue on to the next level, shall we? Alrighty. Fortress of Doom.
I do not have the means to locate the second Hell Priest. Your celestial locator is missing a component.
That's not good.
We will need a replacement. I
Yes.
completed the redesign of your equipment launcher. The Flame Belch is now ready for your approval.
Arc Resistance Network update available.
This
What is
is an ARC broadcast.
Oh.
There are reports coming out of the quarantined Hellified zone near the San Andreas Chasm. Satellite imagery show what ARC personnel believe to be the legendary Doomslayer himself fighting the mortally challenged. The Doomslayer, or Doom Guy, as he is sometimes referred to, was thought to be a myth of the Resistance, a sort of avenging angel. He was last reported to be seen on Mars, and is allegedly responsible for the destruction of the Argent Tower there. He disappeared soon afterwards. The UAC continues to deny all reports of his existence.
Of course they do.
We will continue to broadcast new information as we receive it.
All right. So then here, yeah, this is where we're going next. We can select and play, past missions here, including with cheat codes. All right. And then here we have master levels, which are a remix of, reimagined handcrafted version of original missions, but they're all locked, and that's fine. All right, it wants us up here. There we go. We got the Flame Belch. Alright, press R to set enemies on fire and they'll drop armor shards. Kill them and they'll drop the most armor. Flame Belch demons in groups to maximize the number of shards dropped. So just like the glory kills recharge your health and the chainsaw refills your ammo, this will refill your armor. There we go. All right. So now we got to obtain a Sentinel Crystal. What is this over here? Oh, yeah, the Sentinel Crystal tutorial. So this is kind of like the Argent Crystal stuff from the last game. This is the Sentinel Crystal selection screen that permanently upgrade health, armor, or ammo capabilities. So, yeah, different things we can do here. You can select an upgrade to increase your health, armor. Yeah, the other 4 upgrades available for each category. When selecting an upgrade, selection shows your currently upgraded capacities. All right, unlocking 2 linked upgrades gives you a bonus upgrade. Consider the bonus upgrade when selecting your Sentinel Crystal upgrades. So, which one do I want first? Heavy and Super Demons stay on fire longer. Demons drop armor at a faster rate. Resource drops get pulled in from much further away. That would probably be useful. As long as you're at max health, all pickups contribute to Blood Punch. We haven't unlocked that yet, I don't think. As long as you're at max armor, all armor pickups contribute to Blood Punch. Okay, so let's go armor upgrade here for Loot Magnet. There we go. All right, they're immediately applied along with any unlocked bonus upgrades. Search the environment to locate new, more Sentinel crystals, improved capabilities.
Portal is activated and ready when you are.
I'm not ready yet. I want to explore this place. You know, we have things to find here. Some of this we will be able to find immediately. Some we will have to wait. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that's going to get filled in as we progress through. And actually, we're kind of locked into a very small area right now, so I might not even be able to properly explore. Can I? Because we're locked into the command center here. All right. I guess if you say so, if you insist. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do here. I wanted to explore, but we're locked in to this one room. We can't explore the rest of it. So that we'll have to wait for next time. All right. It's time to go through to Exultia.